Alright, so having done that, we can then see at this point that we have been able to, if you come back to our drawing board, we can see that we have been able to complete the authentication part of our application. So the next stage that we are currently going now is the list of products, where we are going to be, this is user dashboard, where we are going to be listing the products to the user, and also working with checking the details of the product. From there we go to checking the details of the product, and from there we allow the user to place order, and then they will be able to track their order. But for now, on the dashboard of the user, I want them to be able to see all the products available for them to buy from. And at this point, we are going to be, don't forget I told you that the tools that we are going to be using is Thunkable, Firebase, and Excel. So we are going to be using Excel sheets to fetch the products. Like, we are going to be using the Excel sheet to store the products, and we are going to be fetching this product that we save in our Excel sheet in Thunkable application. We are going to be fetching that. We are going to be seeing that in practical application. That is the major uniqueness of the dashboard. That means we are introducing the concept of fetching data from the Excel sheet. And now let us quickly jump into it. The first thing I would like us to do at this point is for us to design our user dashboard first to the taste that we want. So this is the blocks. So you come to the design, of course we have this on the design page, right? Just for us to see how our authentication work. Before we go to the block, let us first come up with the design first. Of course, let us try and map out how our authentication will look like, so that we will not just jump to designing something from our head. You should always map out what your authentication should look like, or what you can call your you should map out what your user dashboard should look like, and then you then map this wireframe and you convert it to a Thunkable design. So what we are currently working on now is the product details, and this product details is going to be the user dashboard. The user dashboard screen is what we are about to jump into and start designing at this point in time. So the user dashboard will look somewhat like this. To look something similar to this. Now we are going to be having something like the user image here, the image of the user. Let me make it bigger. Of course, I can even make it to be a square, but I prefer it to be a circle. So this will be the user image. This will be the user image, and the user. I'm going to be having the username here. Username is going to be displayed here, and we have something like this. You can just welcome the user. Welcome the user, and put some text here about what you do. This is going to be a label or a text. It's going to be a label or a text. So you can just sketch your idea, and of course from there you go to the heading or the title of the page, which is all our products. If you want to take it further, I can try to maybe filter by the product categories. This will be category 1, category 2, category 3, as the case may be. Product, so what this will be like a button where the user can filter the product category. Depends on you, and from there you list your products, list of products. So this will be a list of products. So this will be a list of your products. This will be fetched from the Excel sheet. So this will be product 1, product 2, product 3, product 4, as the case may be, then product 5. So of course, any mobile application that you see, you will definitely realize the fact that they have some navigation bar down here. So let us go ahead to design that too, so that we know what to convert to our application where we start designing. So this will be the first one. This will be the second one. I want to make it evenly distributed. This will be the fourth one. So this first one, you can say it is your home page. Let me try and bring it closer. This will be our home page. Of course, just a rough idea of what you want to do. This will be my orders for you to track your orders, and this will be the track, of course, from what I've demonstrated. This will be the track orders, and this will also be the logout. So once the user click on that, then they want to sign out of their account, because what is an application when there's no sign out? Now, of course, you can see this is the design, and this is where the Excel sheet come in. This product details, or this list of products, you fetch this fetch data. You'll be fetching this data from we're fetching the data from Excel, and that is where we are going to be introducing a new, of course we are going to be seeing it in action. Of course, if you look at all the components we have on the screen, we have image, we have the text, we have the text, we have the text, we have the button, and this is a list item, or data list, or simple list. This is button. So of all these other components we have been introduced to you already, but the new component that we are just getting to know about is what we call this data list. This is data list, or what you can call simple list. Of course, anything that has to do with data, fetching data, you will see it as data. So it can be data list, simple list, or, and you are going to be seeing that in practical action. So that is this is the wireframe of our user dashboard. So now for this module, this is just one screen. You see, it's getting easier. So we are going to be going ahead to convert this wireframe into design. So let us jump into it. So once you have mapped it out, it will be very easy for you to map it, for you to design it. So I'm going to be deleting this so that we have a blank screen. And Bell wiki text welcoming our user to the page. So you can reduce this. I'll zoom in, bring it down. So these are what you are familiar with already. The first thing is to rename. Click on it, rename, label, welcome, label welcome. So we change that to welcome with a wave emoji. So you can get this emoji on Google, or you get it from the sheet I'm going to be making available to you. So now we have that. I'm going to be reducing the size to somewhat around 10. Yeah, I think 10 is good. And you can italicize it. You can just do anything like with it. It depends on you. So now we go ahead to our label to tell the user welcome to our dashboard. Welcoming them to our dashboard. So just to give them an idea of our trademark of what we do. So the first thing is to rename. Don't forget that. And that we start with the label, and then what we are doing with it. So app name depends on you. So I'm going to say all, welcome to your all in one store. Come to your all in one store. Let's change this to welcome to your all in one store. But I'll make this to be bigger. But I should put it first, and I'll change the font to this. And of course, let me make the font size to be 25. And now I think that should be good, and I'll reduce this. So let's go. Yeah, so that is what I want. You can always twist this to some people are better designer than me. So if you are a better designer, don't limit yourself to what I'm giving. You can always play around with it to get something that you feel, I think I love this. So all you want store. So now that we have that, let's now bring the user image. Don't forget we are working with a wireframe, so you can be checking your wireframe. I'm checking my wireframe too, which is wireframe is just the sketch of what you have. So the image, so I'll reduce this to fit in there. Reduce this, reduce the image. Now drag this image. I want the image to move. Yeah. So I put the image somewhere here. Don't forget to rename image user icon. Don't forget to rename the image user icon. So I'm going to just be using a random image. I'll upload this because I've not used the image I would like to use. I'm going to be making it available as well. Yeah, so just a random user image. So I'm going to put that here. And also I want to display the username under this image, so I'll use the label to display the username. Use the label to display the username. So also make that to be small. Make that to be small. Align it to the center. Yeah. So I think I'll make it smaller, but put. Yes. Now I wanna put it. Yes. So I'll change the font. Don't forget I've not renamed it to make life easier for me. So I'm going to say label user name. Username. I'm going to be displaying the username of the user there. So I'll make it to be empty for now. So because user is signed already, I have their username so that they can see their username and feel special. So I'm going to put in their username there. Let me see if I'm managing my space rightly. Yeah, I think I'm doing well with that. So I'm going to be coming to label again to go with the page title, and here the title of the page will be all products, so that of course I can give it a more descriptive name, but I'm going to be going with the all products, or try to put it at the center. Yeah, I think we are good. So I'll align it to the center, go to essentials and put to the center. To the center. From there, call it label page title. This is our page title now. Label page title. Now you can call it whatever you like. I'll give my all products, and I'll make the font to be this. I'll make it to be bold. I'll make it to be bold. Yeah, I'll make it to be bold. I can also increase the font to maybe somewhat around 22. Yeah,